In the 1960s, Temple University devised a plan to expand in North Philadelphia. That plan displaced 7,000 primarily black families. By 1968, the Temple expansion had become a major issue in the black community. As I said, 7,000 families were evicted using eminent domain. The thing about eminent domain is, yes, you're supposed to get a fair price for your property, but let's say you own your property and you financed it at a good interest rate and the rates have gone up, or you're a renter. So basically, this is not exclusive to Temple University. This is being done by most major universities throughout the United States. So, Philadelphia, gentrification, affordable housing is what we're going to talk about today. The process of gentrification is when poor people are moved from one community and replaced by people of upper scale, improving the housing, business, schools, and having less crime. The term gentrification was coined by a lady named Ruth Glass in London when she talked about a case in 1964 about a community in London. There are many types of gentrification, but we're going to talk about a few types in Philadelphia. There's transit gentrification, which is expanding transit, whereas instead of people living in the suburbs, they want to live in the city, or they live in the suburbs and they need better access to the city. There's climate gentrification, which has to do with climate change. There's economic gentrification, pure dollars. And there's racial gentrification, like what may be going on in Kensington, North Philadelphia, and Fishtown. There's a lot of talk about Kensington. Kensington's interesting because Kensington many years ago was an industrial town with manufacturing integrated, and people walked to work. Once manufacturing left America and left Pennsylvania, Kensington was gone. Now we're talking about something called the 15-minute city, which is part of climate. This was something that was developed by a gentleman named Green. And the concept is to bring services closer to people so you don't have to spend all that money on transporting people. It involves shared services. The 15-minute city, you can imagine a day where cars aren't parked on the street. They're cooperatively owned. Everything is shared. Reduce carbon footprint. Health styles by walking encourage healthy lifestyles. A local economy and traffic congestion is less. The tools used to gentrify is redlining, not allowing money to be put into areas where they should be, or not insuring certain property. Eminent domain, as we discussed before. Zoning, making areas only suitable for, let's say, one house on the property, and restricting multi-dwelling housing. Restrictive covenants, where you can find in your lease that you're not able to sell or rent to specific people. Blockbusting, which was used in the past, where let's say you pay a black woman to push a carriage down the street of a white neighborhood. And favoring business. There's something called topophilia. It's something that people experience, everybody experiences this, and I experienced it from my growing up in the Bronx. Topophilia is when you get a connection, a social connection with the area you grow up in. It's become part of your life. This is one of the most disturbing things about gentrification, is that those left behind are now left in an area they're not familiar with, the people that don't know, and those who have left have to find a new life. In 2025, Philadelphia is expected to be a high-demand city. It's a place where people want to move. But the inventory of affordable housing is low. Places like Snyder, Breezy Point, East Kensington, or Fishtown, Center City, Universal City, Great Ferry. A Pew Philly report says that the median income in certain of these areas has increased substantially. And another Pew report says the land tract prices in those areas have increased substantially. There also is the work being done around the Graduate Hospital area, where the black population is steadily decreased. And Philadelphia is relatively small when it comes to public housing. I was surprised to see that. There's a 40,000 person waiting list. As I said, not only is Philly is fighting back, and not only is Temple going, but Drexel, UPenn are doing the same thing. Philly is fighting back. The Philadelphia Coalition for Affordable Housing has 59 associates with it, and they're fighting to keep affordable housing in Philadelphia. Small affordable units like townhouses, 70 townhouses were built at 339 Market in Black Bottom. Public housing is being changed from vertical units to horizontal units. There is a vision to transform Philly in something called the Sherwood-Bloomberg Transformation Plan, where the goal is to build really nice affordable housing of 1,200 in the community. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm, and have a great day.